Hello there, you beautiful people. Let's chat about my new song, Get to Know Me.
But I'm so much more than what you see on the surface. I'm worth way more because I stood in my purpose. What's inside of me is something beautiful this world has never seen.
So going on this spiritual journey, I realized there were a lot of things that I needed to release. And when I wrote Get to Know Me, it was a catalyst for change within myself and the world around me, in my eyes, my perspective. I wanted to not only uplift myself, but people like me who struggle with being painted in a light that is not their own. We live in a world with so many people who have so many restricted belief systems about men and women who choose to embrace their authenticity and stand strong firmly in it. And just living my life facing those daily oppressions, those daily stereotypes, I realized I wanted to move more in a direction where I am speaking up and being one of the voices that advocate for people like me. But I wanted to do that by not spreading hate and negativity like people often do. I wanted to do that by pouring in love, light, and encouragement. With me being somebody who has been down a path of rejection and heartache, I now understand how crucial it is for me to share my story with you all so that you could relate or you could release yourself from the constrictions that has you maybe bound to false belief systems about who you truly are. And I want to speak directly to the people who understand what I have to say and are resonating with it. Instead of being so focused on trying to get people to understand, gender and sexually fluid people, with this song, I realized it was more so an act of encouragement to get people to finally realize and understand the beauty that lies within them when they are just being authentic and when they are being themselves. Now, I want to speak to those individuals who may be seeking something more spiritually and emotionally fulfilling. Maybe you're going through a dark night of the soul where you don't really understand what's going on around you. Maybe you have everything that you want materially, but you still feel like there's something missing inside. And especially if you have been doubting yourself and you have been fearful and you have been questioning, is there a higher force? Is there a higher power? Especially when you identify a certain way that the world has told you you cannot be in order to have that, fulfilling relationship with the Most High. And I am by no means an expert. You don't need to take my advice or take my word for it or, anything like that. I'm just speaking from, my personal experience and me going through, those rough, hard moments and, still having them. As I'm just gaining more clarity on my life and I'm connecting more to nature, to spirituality, it helps me understand life better. It helps me understand myself better. And it releases me from anxiety, from fear, from worry. This is me just really wanting to share that with some of you all because I know that in this crazy, hectic ass world, girl, a lot of us need that. A lot of us need that reassurance. A lot of us need that faith. A lot of us need that foundation that we can stand on when everything around us is chaotic because that's how life gets. There's ups and downs, and sometimes, girl, the downs be down. The downs be down. They be deep, and you just need something that you can grab onto. If you are a queer person, if you are a creative person, if you are, androgynous, is that the word? If you are just somebody that is different, unique, or you have been placed in this category of people that are deemed unfit, people that are deemed unworthy, especially when it comes to you having a relationship with spirit, honey, fuck, and I cannot stress this enough, fuck everything that you have been taught, baby. Fuck everything that you have been taught. Fuck everything that that man that you have heard out of other people's mouths tell you about who God is. Girl, tune it out, block it, disregard it, deteriorate it, burn it up, and throw it in the trash can, honey. And my reason for saying this, and the best way that I can honestly describe it is, as I have gotten to know God more, I have gotten to know Satan more. When you really tap in and you release yourself from the constrictions of this superficial materialistic world and you actually take the time to go within and you learn stuff, you awaken to the truth of how often the enemy uses projection as a way to keep people down, as a way to paint people in a light that is not their own. A lot of wicked energies love to project their fucked up energy onto others who are genuine, who are pure, who are of the light, to make themselves look better, to make themselves look more credible, to make themselves look like what they actually want to be, but, they fail to have the intelligence and the knowledge to actually do so. It's a form of energy manipulation to do all of these wicked things behind the scenes to try to get that person to look crazy because you actually know that that person has the potential to bring out, your truth, your dark side that you want the world to believe isn't there. Don't get into it now. As I have understood how this resonates in my own life, I started to think about God and I had an epiphany. The same way people try to project onto me to try to paint me in a light that is not my own to make themselves look and feel better about their shadows, about their insecurities, about their darkness, about their fucked up ways in which they choose to live, is the same way the enemy tries to project his fucked up energy onto God. Damn, I'm sorry. Walk with me now. Come on, walk with me. The enemy has, one, fooled people that it doesn't exist, and two, has been very successful at planting these false religious structures, these false belief systems into the minds of people so that they can see God in a light that is not his own, her own, God is man and woman, to try to get people to turn away. Does that make sense? With these belief systems and these religious structures, all of these things being put into place, I'm realizing these things didn't come from the source that I serve, honey, that has helped me get through my darkest and my lowest moments. It has come from a sinister, deceitful source to get people to feel like they have to live in this incorrect way because that's the only way that God will accept them, or that's the only way that they'll be able to make it into heaven. It's a tactic to get people to suppress their true nature because it's either one or the other. On one hand, I can accept God, I can, live that lifestyle, but I have to suppress this part of me that will never go away. Or I could, reject God altogether and just, be in somewhat of a happy state, just being myself, but I'm not really, happy because I'm rejecting something that I should have in my life, but I'm told I shouldn't have it because I'm not a certain way. This song encapsulates all of those concepts. Music brings people from all walks of life together, and so with that, I wanted to use my platform, I wanted to use my voice to, activate and advocate to hopefully ease people into a transition where they're able to open up their eyes and discover something that they didn't know exists. Because y'all, I'm still new to the spirituality stuff. I'm still tapping in, I'm still getting to know myself. There's so many things that I'm learning every single day, and for a long time, for years, majority of my life, I did not believe that there was a higher power, because how could somebody like me, who I have heard every single person around me say cannot be accepted by, God? So for me, this song is a lot different. It's a symbolism of kind of everything that I've gone through, everything that I have had to change within myself, how I see the world. And this song was a huge, huge, huge catalyst into me breaking through that paradigm, shifting my mindset, and finally seeing who God has always called me to be, seeing myself in his eyes and not the eyes of, girl, the world, man. So as I continue to embrace my truth, I hope that you do so as well. And I can't prove anything to anybody. I just want to uplift. I just want to inspire. I just want to be a beacon of light that can help you maybe out of those dark places. Because I know if I had, something like this or somebody that was, giving it to me, I would have probably been in a lot better place in those dark moments. So to my fellow spiritualists, to my people who are just seeking a better way of living, my people who want to connect with the source that they feel like they may not be able to connect to, I just want this song to be able to collectively inspire us to shift the mindset, shift the narrative together, so that we can assist ourselves and others that may still be lost and confined to this mental prison that has plagued the hearts of so many lost souls. Thank you for watching this little chat about my new song, Get to Know Me. The audio is out, the video is out, and more things are coming, so just stay tuned. I appreciate your love and support for me on my musical journey. Kisses, hugs, and blessings.